Dude, I'm really praying that this is like all of these. Good. Go. In the groove. Oh, listen, motherfucker. I know what the fuck I'm doing now. I'm way, man. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, you get a request for both in the area. What's going on, guys and girls? This is episode 3 of Road to 230. We're currently on the way to Southside Barbell, and we're on the way to have a fucking sick chest workout. And you know, I say like that for 2 reasons. The first reason is you just have to believe it's going to be sick, or you're already setting yourself up for failure. And the second reason is yesterday was a high carb day, and we had 933 grams of carbohydrates. We also had a cheat meal, so it's probably a little bit more than that. Ended up grabbing some Del Taco tacos and had some Krispy Kreme donuts as well. Got halfway through my Del Taco tacos and was just like, this is too greasy, this is gross. I threw them away and actually made a bowl of chicken and rice and some almond butter. But then I did eat like 2 or 3 Krispy Kreme donuts and really enjoyed those. So we're gonna put all those carbs to use today. We're gonna push extra hard on chest. Today is a medium carb day, so I'm 2 meals in today. I'm a little bit behind, but on a medium carb day now, second week post show, I get 400 grams of carbs on medium carb days. So, you know, we're still at a point where I am fighting hunger signals. You know, I'm really hungry still. I'm having to tell myself, hey, these are all the meals that we're eating. We're not eating more than this. It's tough for sure. But, you know, in a couple weeks, that'll settle out. And then it'll be really just pushing food with the bulk as much as we can while maintaining lean muscle tissue and not putting on too much fat. So we gotta get to this 230, but we don't want to do it sloppy. We don't want to be super waterlogged. We don't want to be holding a bunch of inflammation and bullshit weight, basically. So, you know, we're trying to do it the clean way and still balance and enjoy life a little bit. So, yep, I'll catch you guys at the gym. I'll probably show a couple top sets from the workout, and after that, I'll show you guys some of the meals that I'm eating today. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. Yo, Brandon's so funny when you got my test. You can see how flexy he is.
His normal self. So
Yeah.
Great skater yesterday was like, oh my god. And he's like, oh yeah, you don't see normal Brandon. I'm like, you have no idea. This is like the beginning. Just wait.
We had a grace period.
Did you ever know before?
I've known Brandon since
Okay.
the Blueberry, 2016. Yeah. I remember him at the palace with Brandon. Easy, Scott. Want light lift off or no? All right. Here we go. Good. Good. Push lift, boy. Yeah. Re-racks a little sketchy.
Like 2 or 3. That'll be about it. But that'll still keep it probably like yesterday.
Yeah.
At the worst, probably all
That's
week.
fine. Good. Four. Yep, another one. 5. Another one. 6. 4. 4. Warm it up.
Yep.
Hey, focus on, brother. lift off the weight. Go. Get the groove. So he'll stretch and by that time, so watch, he'll stretch, then he'll squeeze together, and just triceps when you come up. Just chest, so it's almost like this. You're here, and then you're there.
Minimal elbow.
It's no elbow. It's these are placeholders. So it's stretch and just squeezing right here. Almost like a fly. Yep. You're not even going all the way up.
So yeah,
If you go all the way up, you're taking pressure off the chest on the tricep. We don't want that. And that's how you build that shelf. You'll feel it.
So you got on the last one, you do it all.
But you gotta go light. Like I'll do 2 plates, and that's more than that.
So I'm probably gonna do it.
That's good, boys.
No, my hamstring is locked up. I do every bet my tension does that.
I thought we had a pet issue for a second.
Oh, fuck. We almost got me. Just kidding, boy.
Let's go, man. Come on. Squeeze it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go to work, man. Let's go. Squeeze. Squeeze. There it is. Come back and squeeze. Nice. Firmly grasp it, bro. Come on. Good shit. Come on. Everything. Come on.
I feel like I'm about to pop at some point. I'm like...
All right, what I say, guys, so we're gonna have a banger fucking chest workout. That's exactly what we did. Some days you can just feel it's gonna be a good workout. Some days you gotta just tell yourself it's gonna be a good workout. But going in with the mindset that, you know, I feel kind of shitty, things aren't gonna move well, you're already setting yourself up for failure. So set it, you know, into existence that you're gonna have a good fucking workout. If you don't have a good workout, it's not the end of the world. Whatever you do, just give your 100% that day, right? Your 100% can vary from day to day, but as long as you're stacking those daily wins, getting 100%, whatever that effort is for that day, you're in a good spot. So we had a really good chest workout. This is probably the first chest workout back that I felt like things were starting to move again. You'll see in a previous video that I was only able to get like 6 on incline for 225. Today in a working set, a warm-up set kind of, really just got 8 easy reps, nice and controlled. Probably could have got 12 or something there. And then we hit 275 for 4 unassisted, and then John helped me out with the last one. So I'll claim 4, I won't claim more than that. And then we did that for 2 sets. So really solid chest workout back. Things are starting to feel strong. They're starting to feel good again. And I'm now like a week and 2 days post show. So the body is slowly starting to get back to kind of like homeostasis. You know, we're slowly starting to get back to a point where pumps are lasting longer. The workouts are feeling like workouts and not like I'm just dragging through them. It's a really nice feeling, especially when you just kind of get adapted to having subpar workouts. You know, end of prep, you still going with the mindset that, hey, I'm going to push hard, I'm going to train hard, and you do that to retain as much muscle mass as possible. I mean, like, fuck it, going with the mindset that you're still trying to put on muscle, even in a cut, because the worst thing that you could do is you push yourself a little bit too hard and you get gassed, or injury, right? Like, don't be stupid. But going in with the mindset that I'm in a cut, I don't feel well, things aren't going to move. Like I said, you're setting yourself up for failure. So whatever you do, before you even get into that building, the gym, maybe it's your house you're working at, you gotta fucking just flip the switch and tell yourself it's gonna be good. That saved me on so many days. Sometimes you need a little music, sometimes you might need a little caffeine, or whatever it is that gets you going and gets you right in the mind. Figure it out and nail that consistently, and you'll see results. All right, guys, so we just got back to the house from the gym, and this is one of my favorite meals that I'm eating right now. Ate it all throughout prep, but with less fats. What we have in here is 143 grams of chicken breast, and I just really just cook it in a pan. I put that shit like hot as it can go, and just kind of like sear it real quick, like hibachi style. Once it's got a nice crisp going to it and it's almost done, I just drizzle low sodium soy sauce on it and give it that color and get those juices to soak in. That's been a game changer for my chicken, because I used to bulk prep my chicken in the oven and it was okay, but it never really had good texture. It was really just kind of boring. And you guys know, for chicken breast, like, texture is huge. It can dry out really easily. It can be really gross. So you have to do it right. So I would highly recommend either pan cooking your chicken, or air frying it, or grilling it. Grilling it still tends to get a little too dry for me sometimes too, but pan frying it and air frying it has been perfect. Again, 143 grams of chicken in here, 14 grams of sunflower butter. You can use peanut butter, almond butter, or any other clean fats that you like to add. And then I have 180 grams of rice. So I'm getting about, it's like 40 grams of protein, 7 or so grams of fat, and then 50 grams of carbs. This is meal 3. Meal 4 would be very similar to this, but I'll have double the carbs. So I could either do, you know, double the rice, or I could do some fruits, or do something similar to that. So yeah, it's about to go down. This is one of my favorite meals. All right, so currently editing some videos, but we are on meal 4 of 5. And this is what we have. 75 grams in carbs from rice. It's 270 grams of rice. And then 14 grams of almond butter or sunflower butter and 143 grams of chicken. So, meal 4 going down. Oh, and 25 grams of carbs from banana. Yeah, that's banana and chicken. It's so good with the almond butter. So good. I don't think YouTube has met Oliver. You gotta introduce Oliver.
This is Oliver.
This is our almost 2-year-old lab. He's a crazy boy.
Say hi. Hi.
You guys sneeze?
Please don't sneeze on me.
We'll let you guys sneeze. What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
No, don't sneeze on me.
It's coming.
Sneeze on me. You're waiting to sneeze on me, aren't you?
Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. He seems super chill right now, but this is only him inside the house. Otherwise, if he sees anybody else, or even if he does in the backyard, he is a lunatic. He still has his balls too. We're trying to keep your balls until you are developed fully and the lack of testosterone won't screw your estrogen and your joints won't get fucked.
Yeah.
You're almost there, dude. We can cut your balls off. When we first got him, I was really against cutting his balls off because I was like, dude, why would you take testosterone away from an animal? And they're like, you'll see, a couple months in, they'll be behaving really well. And then once they start getting balls, basically, that they start not listening as much, start getting a little bit more animalistic. But he's a really sweet boy. And we've heard people say too that cutting the balls made no difference. So kind of in between here.
Come here. Sit.
He's a really good boy. Good stretch.
Good stretch.
Good stretch.
Good
Buddy.
stretch.
All right, so it's 10:22. We got a little distracted editing some videos, making some content for Rich Part of Nutrition. But let me show you guys what's going down for the last and final meal of the day. So we have 50 grams of carbs and rice here, 40 grams of protein in chicken, and I only put 7 grams of almond butter because I was trying to save a little bit of fat. Because for my next 50 grams of carbs, I'm doing these frozen gluten-free blueberry waffles, and then not blueberry waffle. And then these dark cherries. It's really craving something sweet, like really sweet. Like I just wanted to eat these freaking Pop-Tarts instead, or even this was looking at me in the fridge. This was from 2 cheat meals ago. I really was craving something funky, but these gluten-free waffles are just super good for me, and it's gonna be a complex carbohydrate source, so I'm not just eating them and spiking my insulin and my insulin crashes. The dark cherries, on the other hand, are pretty much like pure sugar, so I'm trying to balance out some of that insulin spike, keep my insulin more steady as I'm about to go to sleep. And you don't really want a drop off in your blood sugar while you're sleeping. This can cause you to wake up and not be as satiated. You might wake up hungry when this happens. So, and oh yeah, the last benefit I wanted to mention, these dark cherries contain melatonin. Sometimes, even during prep when I only had less carbs, I would do just dark cherries as my carb source, like before bed, and it's freaking, like, they're so good. They're frozen, but I'll microwave them for like 10 seconds, get them a little bit mushy, and they taste like a sweet dessert. They're really good, and they're gonna help you with your sleep containing natural amounts of melatonin. I royally fucked myself today. I just somehow completely forgot to do fasted cardio because I woke up late and then work was crazy, so I couldn't fit it in. So I got 40 minutes of cardio to do after this meal. So fun stuff, but we're gonna get it done, and our heart is gonna be in a better place because of it. Gotta get that shit done. And I want to talk a little bit about Suppressor Max. This is my favorite off-season supplement, and it is a supplement containing berberine, but it's very unique because it also contains sodium caprate. And what the sodium caprate does is it slows down the absorption of the berberine and makes it so it's actually more effectively absorbed. I think you get 20% or something better absorption of the berberine, and the berberine is as effective at hour 6 as it is, I think, 45 minutes after ingestion or something like that. Usually the berberine that you're taking, when you take it, it might be active for like 45 minutes in your system, and that's the only insulin sensitivity benefits you're getting, only lasting for like 45 minutes. This formula is very unique in that you can take it once a day and be covered for 6+ hours. I actually break the 7 capsules in half. I do 3 first thing in the morning with my first meal, thinking that bleeds into 6 hours, and then by my 3rd meal I'll take the last 4 and just get a little bit more of an even coverage there. You could do like 1 or 2 with every meal if you wanted to do that. That's what some people do with regular berberine because of that really short like elimination, but this works really well. You'll get great benefits even if you just take it all at breakfast. Why it's so amazing is because in the off season you're eating a lot of carbs, and you want those carbs to go to the right place. You don't want them to hang around in the bloodstream waiting to be stored as fat. You want the carbs that you're eating to be funneled to your muscles to be stored as glycogen. And that's what insulin sensitivity is all about. The more sensitive your insulin is, whenever you ingest carbs, the more likely they are to be stored as glycogen in your muscle. So other ways that we can improve insulin sensitivity, carb cycling. That's what I currently do. That's what my coach does. That's what his coach does. That's what I have some of my clients do. It really depends on your goals, but if you do a mixture of, you can do non-training days versus training days, lowering carbs on non-training days, or you can do basically a low carb day cycled in with medium and high carb days. There's a bunch of different ways to do it, as long as some days have lower carbs, other days have higher carbs. The idea is that the carbs are timed most around when you need them most. Your workouts, more carbs are on your harder training sessions, and when you're not training, you don't need as many carbs because you're not fueling activity, right? So that's another way to boost insulin sensitivity. Insulin is very anabolic. You want to take advantage and get your natural insulin in the best places it can be possible. Not just to prevent diabetes, that's amazing, right? But we want the food that we're eating going to the right places. Just getting cardio done with the sweet blue light blocking glasses and watching Christian Guzman's documentary. So let's get it done.